Just driving here and wanted to answer the question that I get sometimes about, is eBay selling or reselling worth it? Is it worth your time and energy to do eBay reselling? And I think that's a good question, but it's a little off the mark because it's missing something. The question is it worth it to you? Because what's worth it to one person at a given level of time, investment, and money might not be worth it for the other person. I personally think that anybody can make money doing eBay reselling, thrifting, garage sales, auctions, wherever, flipping items on eBay. I think anybody can do that, unless maybe you live in the wilds of Alaska or something like that. But the question is, what amount of money makes it worth it to you? I think that anybody can make $50 or $100 a month with no trouble. Now, is that really worth it? I don't know. Most people probably aren't going to get too excited about 50 or 100 bucks. Maybe if you're unemployed and on your last dollar, that might be of interest. But what about $500 per month? Would that be worth it? And for me, where I come in to give you sort of a benchmark is I profit $1,000 to $2,000 per month. That's after eBay fees, after any shipping cost, after a cost of items purchased, $1,000 to $2,000. So that's anywhere from, I don't normally do 2,000. So it's about $13,000, $14,000 a year in profit that I do. Now, that's worth it to me. But the calculus is a little different because it's not just the money that makes me want to do eBay reselling, oddly. I also think it's fun. It's fun to just go out on a treasure hunt and find these interesting items, and I do it with my kids. I started doing it as a way to teach them about money, assessing value, saving, and investing, and that's worked really, really well. So I get out with my kids, have good conversations with them about life issues, helping them negotiate with buyers. So my son, since he's been 14, he's been negotiating with buyers for printers and electronics, adults. And I'm there. So those are some things that enter into the calculus for me. But then you have to say, well, if you could make $1,000 a month, but you had to put in 40 hours a month to earn it, is it worth it? I don't know. I put in about 13 hours per month to make that $1,000 to $2,000. If I start getting above 2,000, it takes a lot more time and energy, so it's not worth it. So the question is it worth it to you? And I think that, and most of my time commitment, by the way, is a lot of it is driving, but it's shipping, finding new stuff, answering questions on eBay, listing, packing, all those sorts of things. So if you could make an extra $1,000 per month, that 13 hours per month, would that be worth it to you? It's doable. I'm doing it because I'm only part-time reseller. I have a full-time job. And then, that's really it. You have to think about how much time and money is it worth it to you, because to answer the question, can you make money on eBay reselling? Yes, anybody can do it. How much? And what time investment? The only place you're going to get an answer to that is to do it yourself and find out. There aren't any videos on eBay that are going to be able to answer that question for you specifically.